Hi, I'm Beth with the University of Florida Escambia County Extension, and we know it's fall in the garden when our red Roselle Hibiscus is flowering and actually forming these wonderful calyces that we're going to harvest to make some wonderful teas and desserts and jams in the kitchen. This is a really neat plant for us up here in North Florida. It is an annual that is related to many other hibiscus, but it has many edible parts. We can actually eat the leaves in a salad. We can kind of stir fry those or eat them raw. But the main feature on this plant, after the flowers finish and drop off, these nice little pink flowers, we have these beautiful calyces which close over that seed pod that's developing on this plant all throughout this stem. And that's really what we're going to harvest to either make a jam or a nice hot or cool tea. Now, if you want to grow the red hibiscus here that we often refer to as Roselle or cranberry hibiscus, you start this when we're warm in the spring from seed or a cutting that you've held over, plant it, and then give it lots of space. It loves full sun. It needs a little bit of water, but does well even during drought conditions, and it's going to get sometimes 7 to 8 feet tall. Now, we had a storm here up in North Florida, so ours kind of fell over, but still it's doing really, really well. So what we're going to do with this, once these days are shortened and those flowers come on in this fall weather, we're going to come in and harvest these calyces by just cutting them off. And we're going to take these inside, and Dorothy's going to show us how to use this to make a really nice tea.
Welcome to the Extension Kitchen. I'm Dorothy Lee, Family and Consumer Science Agent. And today we're going to make a wonderful cup of hot tea. During the wintertime, tea is a wonderful drink, and a lot of the different herbs that we use for tea are also very healthy. And so I have some hibiscus, okay, and these are the leaves, okay, that we took, that were extracted from the pods, and the leaves can be dried in the microwave or in the oven and crushed. They can be crushed by hand, or they can be crushed in a coffee grinder or even in a food processor. So these are nice and fresh leaves, beautiful red color the hibiscus gives, and a lot of flavor to our tea. So the first thing we're going to do with our tea is we're going to go ahead and get our water hot. It's important to heat your pot. My pot has already been heated with some hot water, and I also heated my cup, and that gives you a nice hot cup of tea. So I have some water that I'm going to pour, boiling water to pour into our teapot. Okay. And I'm going to use about, I want to make about a cup or 2 cups of tea, and I'm going to put 1/4 of a cup of the leaves. 1/4 to 1/2 a cup of the leaves will make a nice cup of tea. Okay, and as we put those in, okay, and the next I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on, and I want for it to steep from 3 to 5 minutes so we can get all that wonderful flavor into our tea, and then we'll be ready to pour our tea and enjoy our wonderful cup of hibiscus tea. Our hibiscus leaves now have been steeping for about 5 minutes, so we're ready to pour our cup of tea. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful color the hibiscus leaves make tea, and smells so pretty. Okay, there we go. And this is our wonderful cup of hibiscus tea.